Hey guys, welcome to Herding Little Cows to the Glory of God. I'm Sarah. We have a big family, so I buy stuff in bulk. So if you haven't been here, we had done a video about how to make a pantry. We had done a video about $300, how long will it last us challenge. I used some of the money from that to buy stuff for the pantry, but then I had a freezer problem. So we're trying to use up stuff in our freezer right now. And so I'm making some big purchases to like fully stock our pantry in things that we use on a regular basis. And there's some decisions we're making on food that we're trying to make better choices for things in different ways. So here's what I bought at Sam's Club. I do not remember exactly what this total cost is. I'll put it in the description below. I don't remember what it was. But we bought 2 cans of diced tomatoes. I use these a lot for soups or for taco stuff. I bought 3 cans of tomato sauce, used a lot in chili. If I'm making chili for our family, I use one of these whole cans to make like 2 meals worth of chili for us. So these go kind of fast. We got a bunch of lemon juice. We make switchel, which is kind of a electrolyte type drink. And these weren't smashed, but when Mark went to pick the box up, we weren't home when the boxes got delivered. So when Mark went to pick up the one big heavy box that they had left out in the driveway, when he picked it up, the bottom fell out and everything went. So this got smashed, I think, when that fell out. But the bottle's still okay, we'll use it. Apple cider vinegar. Let me know if you have a good apple cider vinegar that's cheaper than this one, because we use this every day in our electrolyte drinks and in other stuff. This one,
but not the White Horse.
Not the White Horse. So we tried the White Horse brand, which is cheaper. You can get it at Walmart. If you don't like apple cider vinegar, it might be because you've only had White Horse brand. Because to me, it tastes like rotten apples. We did not like it at all. We like the taste of this one, but this is like $16 a gallon. I am trying, Azure Standard has some that I'm trying next month. We got 3 maple syrups. I'm going to try to be making more stuff with maple syrup. So we are trying to change up some of the stuff we eat, and I'm thinking that we're going to use maple syrup and honey for some of our non-desserts. So like when we make baked oatmeal for breakfast, using syrup or honey and saving our sugar for the times that we're like, hey, we're gonna make brownies for a treat tonight. But in our things, like right now, one of the things we've been making that the family has really enjoyed is we have a freezer container. I'll show you guys how I do this, but we have a freezer container for making ice cream. It's like soft serve ice cream. And we've been making like frozen yogurt with strawberries, but it needs a little sweetener than just the strawberries because my yogurt doesn't have any sweetener to it. It's the homemade stuff that we make. So I'm gonna be using either maple syrup or honey in that. And because we're using it as like a regular, we're trying to get the health benefits of the yogurt and stuff, I would rather not do the sugar in that and use sugar for special occasions, if that makes sense. Okay, black beans, because we use a lot of beans in the household. I prefer black beans over pinto beans in taco things, but pinto beans are cheaper. So we buy more pinto beans, but I like black beans when we have them. We're actually having black beans tonight, so I'm excited. And then I bought a bag of enriched flour, like the all-purpose flour. We are changing to a grain mill. I don't know if you've seen that. We got a grain mill. We're waiting for our grain to come in, but there are certain things that people have suggested we either do half and half when we first start because the flavor is so different if you go directly to the whole grains. So for some things we might be changing, do it that way. Also, Naomi has been doing a little bit of a baking business where she's been making stuff for people outside our house, and not everybody appreciates fresh milled grain. So I bought some more flour, but you will see that we're going to be changing up from some of that. But it's a lot cheaper to buy this way, and then we'll put it in a bucket. So we just got home from a day out with grandparents. So
5 hours in the car.
5 hours in the car, 3 hours with grandparents. It was a good day, but it's been a long day. So it is now a little after 4. I've got to put stuff away and get people all settled for the evening. We're going to do some school and all of that stuff. And Josiah's got to do a crawl, right? Yeah, because Josiah only got 1 crawl done before we left this morning because we left at 7:15, and he's feeling seizure. What, you want to say something?
So, like, I do army crawling, and when I do it really fast, it takes away my headaches.
It does. It makes you feel so much better, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right, but going fast is the important part, right?
Yeah.
So you gotta tie your sweatpants so they stay up while you crawl. He's gonna crawl to get his seizure headache to go away, right? Because it helps him not have seizures. But anyway, that's what we've bought recently. I will put the amount. I will put the amount in the description below. But that's what we bought. Keep looking because there's going to be a big Azure Standard haul coming. I always say it wrong. Coming in the next couple weeks. But for our area, it doesn't get here till like February 16th-ish, and it's now February 5th.
There's the 5th, yep.
Yeah, so we still have a little bit together. So we'll see you guys next time on Herding Little Cows to the Glory of God.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.